Yes, for me it's a good memories, but on the same time it was not the best period of my career, and it's making me a bit different after. So maybe it's what I can explain to the people. There is the coach next to the line. He's making his career, changing the club of the national teams. But behind, like all the human beings, there is a life. So when you are going abroad, you are going with your family, your kids. Because it was in 2003. I left China after starting my coaching career in France for 3 years. I left as an assistant coach in Shanghai. We spent 1 year and a half. And I thought when I was coming back to France, I was able to find a job, and I stayed 6 months without job. And one person, his name was Reinhardt, called me because I knew him from Shanghai. He was the boss of one big company for constructing buildings. And he called me and he told me, could you be interested about to train a team in Vietnam? In my situation, I was not working since 6 months. It was difficult. You know, it's like when you are at home, it's your passion, it's your job, it's what is making your family, you have to feed your family, and it was a difficult time. But I said yes, because I didn't have any chance to get a job because it was during the season, so opportunities were not a lot. So I said okay. So I came to Hanoi. The sponsor was a company called Songda. But unfortunately, unfortunately, the team was not based in Hanoi. So to make it clear for everyone, with the family, we came in Hanoi. My 2 daughters, Audrey and Candide, were at the French school here. And the team was at 80 kilometers from Hanoi, the city called Nha Dim. But the road was not a fantastic road, so I was not able to come back every day at home. Yes, I was sleeping in one stadium in Nha Dim. It was a basic room, very basic. But it's like this. Sometimes when you start your career, you need to do it. And it was also a very difficult part for me, because I didn't have all the support of my family. My daughters, I were missing my daughters, so it was a bit tough. But it happens sometimes when you have to work. And we spend, so I work in November 2003. And I spend 3 weeks in December. My kids still at school every day, and with my wife to visit Hanoi. So I know this city very well, and it's a beautiful city. I can encourage people, if they have one day the options to come, they won't be disappointed about the city, because there is a life. Of course, it's a very busy city, but very interesting. For me, it's on the same time, it's a very good memory for that. And after the problem, I left, and still 4 months without job. And in April 2004, I signed for Cambridge United in England. But during this time, the 2-3 years, 2003, 2005, 2 years, it was a bit difficult because I work, I stop. So why I explain to you that? Because today I can feel what some coaches are feeling when they lost their job. It's very painful, honestly. So it hurt me a bit, but it's life, it's our job, we have to accept it. But there is some way to do it, and you know, fans are supporting their team. They are thinking, if we sack the coach, it will be better. It's always the same story, but it's not always the only reason. So now, from 2005 up to now, I got some success. Of course, my career, we can say, stand up, because I fight. I never give up, and I will never give up. This is, and maybe these very difficult years made me stronger. It's like for any jobs, you have to be strong, but you don't have to be strong when everything is perfect. You have to be strong when everything is difficult. This is all the people knows, but you have to apply it. You have to be very, very strong. The only thing I was always thinking about is, did it affect my daughters when they were at school or no, to change it again? Only did 3 months here to come back to France and after change again to go to England. So today I can say no, but at this time I was a bit worried about also the environment of my family. So this is one part of my life, and like I said before, today everything is almost perfect in football for me. I'm not the same coach, I'm not the same man, but even when we are winning, I stay relaxed, because life can be difficult sometimes. But I'm happy, huh? I have a passion for the football, and sometimes even for the big winning, you need to stay with your step on the floor, because it's only football and it can be very fast. So this was one part of my life.